So if you're like me and you like to travel with your bike, chances are you're gonna get to a point where driving to your destination is just not practical. And in most cases, I would rather bring my own bike than rent a bike. So in this video, I'm gonna be going through the 12 major North American airlines from worst to best when it comes to flying with your bike. So before we get into this list, a couple of disclaimers up front. First of all, airlines are always changing their policies and their fees, so make sure you double check before you're booking. Second disclaimer, with some airlines it was a little bit confusing as to whether the bike bag fee was on top of the normal check bag fee or stands by itself. In a few of them I was able to confirm, but with others I'm just not really sure. To add to the confusion, some airlines have different baggage fees based on when and where you're flying. This is especially true with the budget airlines, the no-frills airlines like Spirit and Frontier, where their normal airfare doesn't include any bags. So depending on all of that, you may find the rankings a little bit different for you in your case. Also, this list is made with a few assumptions. Number one, that you do not have any kind of points or privileges with any specific airlines. If you do, then you probably get free check bags, and it may end up being cheaper for you with that airline that you have privileges with. I'm also going to assume that this is going to be a week-long trip and you've got a carry-on bag and a check bag. That makes a difference, especially with the airlines that charge you extra for your carry-on bag. And finally, I'm assuming you're using something like the Evoc bike bag or a similar size bag, but if you could somehow fit your bike into a bag that's less than 62 linear inches and less than 50 pounds, then you're probably just gonna have to pay the normal check bag fee, as that seems to be the policy on all of these airlines. But I doubt you're gonna be able to get your bike into a bag that small. The Evoc bike bag is a little over 103 linear inches. What they mean by linear inches is length, width, and height all added up. Now keep in mind also that all of these fees are just for one way, so double it for your round trip. All right, so let's get into this list. Coming in at number 12, the worst airline to fly with your bike, United Airlines. They're gonna charge you a $200 oversized bag fee, and I'm not quite sure, it wasn't clear on this, you may even get charged another $100 to $200 for the overweight bag fee, but I think it's the greater of those amounts, which would end up being $200. So with your check bag, you're looking at $270 plus, and you might even get dragged out of your seat. Come on, United. Coming in at number 11 is Frontier Airlines. Now when you initially look, you see a $75 bike bag fee and it doesn't seem too bad. But you better be under 50 pounds, because if you're not, you're gonna get charged another $75. Now the Evoc bike bag weighs almost 20 pounds by itself, so you better have a really light bike if you're gonna keep that under 50 pounds. You're also going to get charged another $75 if your bag exceeds 109 linear inches. And the other thing to keep in mind with Frontier is their airfare cost does not include a carry-on bag, and those fees can vary from $35 to $60. So all in all, you're looking at $215 plus for all your baggage. At number 10, Allegiant Air. They're gonna charge you a $50 overweight fee, assuming your bag is between 40 and 70 pounds, which I think it will be, plus a $75 oversized fee if you're greater than 80 linear inches, which you are with an Evoc bike bag. Plus you're gonna pay $25 to $30 for your carry-on bag and $18 to $25 for your check bag. So all in all, you're looking at $200 plus for all of your baggage. Number 9, Delta Airlines, $150 for the bike bag and $30 for your other check bag, so you're looking at $180 total. Delta did specify that you must sign a limited release form. What that means basically is that they're not liable for any damages pretty much at all. About the only case where they would be liable is if they lost your bag, they're responsible. Coming in at number 8 is American Airlines. I've flown with American Airlines a lot out of DFW. It's their major hub. I think it's their main hub. They're gonna charge you $150 for your bike bag. If you have a check bag, you're gonna pay another $30, so you're looking at $180 total. Number 7 is JetBlue. We're getting a little bit more reasonable now, $100 for your bike bag. However, they are going to add the check bag fee onto that. So it's $30 for the first, $40 for the second, so $170 for all your bags combined. Coming in at number 6 is Spirit Airlines. They're only gonna charge you $75 for your bike bag, but you do have to pay for your carry-on, and that's gonna be $30 to $40 or so. So you're looking at anywhere from $135 to $150 for all your bags combined. And one thing that Spirit did note on their website is that they reserve the right to refuse your bike bag due to safety and or operational limitations. That's a little bit nerve-wracking if you come to the airport with your bike in the bike bag and they say, no, we can't take that. Now what do you do? So I don't know. I'd be too nervous, I think, to book with Spirit at all, even though as far as cost, they're coming in at number 6. It's a little bit iffy. So now we're in the top 5, and coming in at number 5 is WESTJET. They've only got a $50 bike bag fee, but that is on top of the normal check bag fee, which varies. It's about $30 to $35 for the first check bag, $50 to $59 for the second, at least in the examples that I put in. So you're looking at a total of $130 to $145 for all your bags. Number 4, I think this is a relatively new airline, Sun Country Airlines. They're gonna charge you $75 for your bike bag, but you do have to pay for your carry-on bag on Sun Country, and that is $30, and your check bag is also $30. So $135 for all of your bags. Okay, now into the top 3. Coming in at number 3 is Air Canada. Their price is going to vary on the bike bag. It's going to be $50 to $59 on top of your check bag fee, which also varies, but it looks like the first check bag is actually free, and the second check bag in my example was $70. So that gives you a total of about $120 to $130 for all of your bags. Now, Air Canada also noted that you may not be able to take your bike bag with you based on size and all of that, and they recommended you pre-register your bag at booking so that they are assured to be able to accommodate that bag. All right, now the top 2 are really the ones that I would prefer to fly with if you can. Obviously, it depends on the price of the airfare. You may actually end up cheaper overall if you go with one of the number 3 through 12 airlines. But if I can get a decent price on these airlines, these are the ones to go with. Number 2, Southwest Airlines. And you may know Southwest Airlines does not charge any extra for regular check bags, carry-on bags, I think with a limit of 2. Their bike bag fee is $75. So for your round trip, $150 for your bike, plus the cost of your ticket, that's it. Great job, Southwest. Okay, so any guess as to who is number 1? Who have I not named yet of the 12 major North American airlines? So I actually have a trip this summer to Oregon, and I booked my ticket with this airline. They are the best airline for carrying a bike or really any sporting equipment because they have the same policy for a lot of sporting equipment. They waive the oversize and overweight bag fees, so all it costs you is the normal check bag fee. That's right, the normal checked bag fee for your bike bag. How about that? What airline is it? Alaska Airlines. So their check bag fees are $30 for the first and $40 for the second, which is pretty standard across the board. So you're looking at $70 each way for all of your bags, including your bike. The bigwigs at Alaska Airlines must be outdoor adventure enthusiasts themselves. As it appears, they want to make it easy for people to travel with their outdoor gear and not have to pay an arm and a leg to do so. So by all means, if you can find some good ticket prices with Alaska Airlines, they are the ones to fly. Now there is one other option, and that would be using bikeflights.com, actually using their ground shipping option where they just ship it through FedEx Ground. Now it is going to take 3 days for it to ship, so you will be without your bike for a few days before and after your trip. But it's only $59 each way, and they actually offer insurance as well, so you can have a little bit of extra protection. Now this was actually how I got my bike back from Phoenix, because I didn't want to pay another $150 to take it on my flight with American Airlines. So I used Bike Flights and basically just took it to a FedEx office location and then had it shipped to a FedEx office location here. And then I was able to pick it up 3 days later when it arrived. So there you go. There is your complete guide to the best airlines to fly with your bike. Give me a thumbs up if you found this video helpful. Leave any additional tips that you have in the comments down below, and I'll see you on the next adventure.